All right, Coach, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. All right, much appreciated, Coach, as we welcome all of you to our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Oakland Raiders taking on the NFC champions, the New Orleans Saints. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Here we go! Turn two stop! Hey, man. Use your course. Defense.
And again this time to the tailback. And right away they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Hey, Orbit, General West.
Operating from the gun, Richmond. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. From the gun, Richmond. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Schwartz. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. with a first touchdown of this Super Bowl, and a long one at that, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. So a long play for our first points in the Super Bowl.
No doubt about it, and what we see here is something that we saw all year long from them. The ability to strike from anywhere on the field. How about the way they got it started in this one?
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready? 70, Indy. 53, 64, win. Ready?
On first and 10, Bass. Here he goes right side. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here, you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them. They took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I've got 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Got it.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. On second down now, Dobbins. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Set up. 60 outlaw. 2.
From the gun on 3rd down. Bass. And that's caught by Smith. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down.
And the Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Go now.
So here's a first and 10 now in Raider territory at the 49-yard line. Now a handoff here to his running back. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Well, he can be a load to handle off the edge, and he can do it against the pass. Sure, he can do it against the run like he did there.
And you mentioned a load. How about having to adjust to his speed as well? Because not only does he bring some pop, he brings some dash as well. A nice play in that situation.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That's how we do it, baby.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17.
Get that quarterback at all costs. 22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
No. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Let's go.
Looking to throw. Bass. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Though we've seen some good pressure defensively already here in the first quarter, here's another good example.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Bass. The open man is Smith. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Traquan Smith, 40 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
It's 2nd and inches at the 35-yard line.
A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. 2nd down and inches. He'll rifle this one deep, and that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain of 32 that time. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Check 99. Under 10. Under 10. 10.
61. Matchbox right. Ready?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards.
That's it, baby.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Big boys down there in the trenches, and a nice play to stop them cold. Nothing there.
Yeah, when you talk about big boys, you're talking about those defensive tackles, those nose tackles. They're not just big, they're immense. And what a big-time play there.
Strip that ball.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Richmond. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd.
We ain't giving him nothing. Fire.
From the gun, Richmond. Throw left side complete. It's Schwartz. His 2nd catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Switch.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Raiders 14, Saints 7.
You ready?
57 to Mike. Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go. Check 15. Check 15.
Protein spell. Hey, Alpha. 2.
On 1st down, Richmond. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. That's one of those touchdown tosses where if it's an inch to the right or left, it's not a touchdown. He had to put it right on the money.
Yeah, and how did he do that? Everything around him, everything swirling, all the coverage downfield. Somehow he spotted the opening and put it right there.
That's fielded in the end zone. Dances by him. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And he is out of bounds right around the 34. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Get off the field. Kill. Check.
Back to throw. Bass looking left side, and it's complete. He was a 1,000-yard receiver during the regular season, and that's his first catch of this Super Bowl, and he picks up the first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They run the counter. Dobbins. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 10 yards, good for his Saints, 1st down.
I'm not sure you can be more efficient on offense than to have 3 downs and have them all turn into 1st downs. And defensively, you've got to figure out how to slow them down. Some guys might bring more pressure. Some guys might be a little more exotic. And as a last resort, you might even call timeout and try and regroup.
Looking to throw. Bass. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
How about that, partner? His 2nd sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls, but only 3 have had the record number of 3 sacks in this game.
And we've got the list here. If he gets another one and everyone behaves nicely, we might just list those out for him. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
53, check 53.
2nd and long. Position on him, and he pulls it in. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 21.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a 1st down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, usually gets it done.
Set, 30 base. Look at me. Go.
They'll run on 1st down. Dobbins, broken tackle. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Out on the edge, you love to have cornerbacks like that can bring him down in the run game.
And you're also exposed to everyone. It really becomes a one-on-one play, doesn't it? You're out there by yourself on the edge. The best ones know how to make the play, and we just saw an example of it right there.
On 2nd down, Dobbins. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. 8 yards on the run there, and that leaves him with 3rd and just a couple.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Bass. That's caught. It's Thomas. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a 1st down.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 3-yard touchdown run as his guys are back within a single score.
We know that the big guys won't get the credit, Brandon, but we also know that that touchdown belongs to them. Excellent job of clearing the way for their running back.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Here's a run on 1st down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
2 minutes on the clock in the 2nd quarter of this Super Bowl. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Go. Watch it, you find.
Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the...
Hey, foxtrot. Shoot.
To throw on second down, Richmond. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On the ready.
Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Hey, keep it up.
Snap.
Throwing on first down, Bass. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Throwing again. Bass. He gets it to Thomas. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans. This quarterback now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it first and 10. Operating from the gun. Bass throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll make it second down. Second and 2. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
They always say that real estate is about location. Well, guess what? When it's a slant route, the quick ones, timing. Got to be able to lead your man with the football.
And the timing off right there, threw it behind him. After the incompletion, here now, third and 2.
Hey, lock it. Check. Defense.
Looking to throw. Pass. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. Back to throw. Pass. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. Looking to throw. Bass. This is complete to Michael Thomas. They'll give him a dozen on the pitch and catch, but now they're up against a third and goal. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. 6 plays got him down here. This is play number 7, third and goal.
Big dance. Come. Hey, exit. Ready.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on fourth down. They'll try and run for it. And he didn't get there. Knocked backwards to the 2-yard line. They stop him up short on fourth and goal from the 1. And the Raiders hang tough down near the goal line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing.
They've got his man complete. The 40. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. A big play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly for 6. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want...
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. The 30. 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. His second touchdown of this Super Bowl as his guys are back within a single score. Lutz good on the extra point, and they're within 7 now at 28-21. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. The Raider offense set to get this drive started, and they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. 2nd and 5. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Schwartz. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
It's been a struggle this entire game trying to move the ball on the ground. But every now and then you find a little chink in the armor, and that type of run right there lets them know that they can't stop every single run for almost no gain.
90 Wolf. You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me.
Mike, 55.
Looking to throw on second down. Richmond with the left side. It's complete. He's got it. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Come on, set. 10 Lobo.
55. Hey, check. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got this down to the 35. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
Let's go one more.
Hey, Delta. Hey.
55. Hey, eat. Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
On the ball.
On first and 10, Richmond. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. A Raider first down, 17 yards.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch.
Ready.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second down.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, on maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Check 55. Come on. Check 55.
Get it.
Back to throw. Richmond. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. From the gun, Richmond. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete in the end zone. Marshawn Lattimore there defensively.
Austin Seibert sets up for the field goal try. Seibert's kick is good. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
And able to take it past the 20 a little bit, but no further. A flag in there as well. Let's see what this is. So after the face mask, they get to start all the way up past the 35 now.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship.
Now. Blue draw Corker. 53.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43.
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
Here we go. Set. 8. Read.
Let's go, D.
Now.
quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Set. 18 Gator.
Operating from the gun. Bass finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11. On first down, Dobbins. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
General West.
Off play action. Bass. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Looking to throw. Bass looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that. But the rushing game, almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Give them a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. This quarterback now nearing the 300-yard mark with still a quarter to play. It's 1st and 10. One quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. Kevin King coming up from the secondary to make the play.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech.
Jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Ready.
To throw on 2nd down. Richmond. Gonna throw right side here. Complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A big play there with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Seibert on for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys.
And that's caught inside the 30. It's a big play there for the Saints. 51 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Looking to go back to Thomas again, and that'll bring up second down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Let's go, defense.
To throw again. Bass. Looking again for Thomas, this time complete. Over 100 yards receiving for him now in the Super Bowl.
A gain of 17 yards. That's another Saints first down. First and goal.
So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Rock it. Snap.
Back to throw again. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. They'll try the left side. Dobbins. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
On goal-to-goal runs, when you create lost yardage plays, the only way that happens is either called pressure or what I like to call straight-ahead pursuit. A great read, and they get to the backfield and make the play.
And that was a big chunk of yardage lost. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this is caught for a touchdown. We'll check the flag, but it looked like a clear offsides, and it should stand. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty
I don't
would do
even know
for them?
why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
They go for just one here as it's up and good, and that will get them one closer. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. There are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore.
And he's taken down here by the Saints. Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
Check nine. Topper!
All right, T, let's turn. All right, T.
Second and 14. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Richmond. And he comes back with one complete. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. But defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up 1st downs and keeping the football.
take it at about the 16. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another first and 10. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
On the ready.
53, check 53. Coming to wild work.
X3, 218, chop it. Ready.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Go now. 60 or.
Check 53 is mine. I'm coming for you, son.
Get it.
Looking to throw on second down. Bass. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That's how you do it. That's how you do it.
We go.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing on third and long. Bass. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. 68 yards. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Lutz with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So we'll see the onside kick here right out of the 2-minute warning. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Ready.
Man, I got you.
Check 52.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they can't bring him down. That burst good for 20 and a first down. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage, anybody could run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys good,
Yeah.
backside guys,
Man.
that's what you're supposed to do?
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable gain.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. And he'll give it here to his running back. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Ready. 91.
Check 47. I got one. Hey, check Mike 47. Check Mike 47.
Let go.
Back to throw. Richmond. And he will find his man on the outside. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Let's go. 10 Lobo.
Mike, 47. That QB's trash. Let's go.
Go.
And to give this time to the tailback. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Look at me. Zipper.
Now they try the right side here. He'll be taken down well behind the line, and I think he might have just given those 4 yards right back. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field.
Go.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be brought down with the first down, and a late flag here too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused.
Must have.
It had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty, 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs taking it in. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 30. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. Time for this one final knee to put a bow on this title bout. And the Oakland Raiders are on top of the football world. They will hoist the Lombardi Trophy as the Super Bowl champions. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. When you look in the record, be a part of it, that's
and they end this year just how everybody wants to. Our entire crew